Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about Human Resource Management Application Case Chapter 3. Siemens builds a strategy-oriented human resource system. Before we start, let me introduce our group. In the right side is me, Hanson, and in the left side is my partner, Mario Honi. This presentation has two outlines. First is summary of the application case, and second is answer questions. Now we are going to start from the summary of application case. Siemens is a 150-year-old German company that focuses on producing electrical products. Today, the firm has diversified into software, engineering, and services. It is also global, with more than 400,000 employees working in 190 countries. In other words, Siemens became a world leader by pursuing a corporate strategy that emphasized diversifying into high-technology products and services, and doing so on a global basis. With a corporate strategy like that, human resource management plays a big role at Siemens. Sophisticated engineering and services require more focus on employee selection, training, and compensation than in the average firm. And globalization requires delivering these services globally. Siemens sums up the basic themes of its human resource strategy in several points. These include: first, a living company is a learning company. The high-technology nature of Siemens' business means that employees must be able to learn on a continuing basis. Siemens uses its system of combined classroom and hands-on apprenticeship training around the world to help facilitate this. It also offers employees extensive continuing education and management development. Second, global teamwork is the key to developing and using all the potential of the firm's human resources. Because it is so important for employees throughout Siemens to feel free to work together and interact, employees have to understand the whole Siemens process, not just bits and pieces. To support this, Siemens provides extensive training and development. It also ensures that all employees feel they are part of a strong, unifying corporate identity. Third, a climate of mutual respect is the basis of all relationships within the company and with society. Siemens contends that the wealth of nationalities, cultures, languages, and outlooks represented by its employees is one of its most valuable assets. It therefore engages in numerous human resource activities aimed at building openness, transparency, and fairness, and supporting diversity. Next is session to answer questions. Question 1. Based on the information in this case, provide examples for Siemens of at least 4 strategically required organizational outcomes and 4 required workforce competencies and behaviors. The answer is: organizational outcomes are the results that follow from a preceding set of events and activities. The example of 4 strategically required organizational outcomes is: first, develop high-technology products and services, which also have to be very innovative and valuable. Next one is be a learning company, which means that employees have to be able to learn on a continuing basis. Next one is a culture of teamwork to take advantage of all the potential of the employees. And the last is mutual respect and social roles in the employees to help creating a climate of transparency, fairness, and diversity. Workforce competencies and behaviors is needed by the company to achieve its strategic aims. The example of four required workforce competencies and behaviors is first, diversified workforce and cross-cultural experience to cope with globalization. Next one is teamwork skills. And next is learning environment so the employees are open to learn new things on a daily basis. And the last is respect, openness, and social skills.
Question number 2. Identify at least 4 strategically relevant HR policies and activities that Siemens has instituted in order to help human resource management contribute to achieving Siemens' strategic goals. So, I will answer question number 2. First, we should conduct training and development activities. Why we should conduct training and development activities? Because it will help employees to learn on a continuing basis. It also consists on a system of combined classroom and hands-on apprentices training. Second is continue learning and management development. Development through education to improve the necessary skill for global teamwork and to help employees feel they are part of the corporate identity. Third is improve the selection process. At first, we should improve the internal selection process that focus on cross-border and cross-cultural experiences and other prerequisites. And the last one is build a mutual respect between the company and employees and increase openness and transparency system in the company. Question number 3. Provide a brief illustrative outline of a strategy map for Siemens. As you can see on the screen, the brief illustrative outline of a strategy map for Siemens are divided by 4 main things. There are employee consideration, internal operation, customer aims, and financial aims. With this strategy map, it may help managers and employees visualize company goals and sets a general guideline for how to achieve these goals. Primarily, financial growth is at the top of the strategy map and everything else within the company aids in the financial growth. Excellent customer experience will bring back customers and entire new people to become customers. By providing high-tech product, customers are more likely to return as well as spread the word about the company. Internally, Siemens must strive to have diverse employees with being able to treat them all equally with fairness and transparency. Doing so will likely improve employee work ethic and push them to work harder towards company goals. Lastly, ensuring that there is continual education for all employees will allow for innovation and new technology so that the company can continue to strive for financial growth. Okay, so this is the end of our presentation. Thank you for your attention.